Hello, welcome in, and thank you for giving me 4 minutes of your time. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this pod racer. I showed off an early version of it on a short a couple weeks ago, and the comment section exploded. They're like, we need a tutorial, so here it is. I'm going to build the free part version first, and then I will show you modification if you guys have some extra parts. If you're building this in survival, you're going to need the materials shown on the right side of the screen. Let's jump into the tutorial. Start off with a vehicle base number 7. Stack 2 of them on top of each other, then grab the small thruster. We're going to use snap mode to put the thruster on each side of this block here. Then we're going to need to grab a 6x2x1 floor. Go ahead and nudge it a half floor higher than the top of the block, right on the front here. I'm going to primarily be using the parts from the Luftlampe, so feel free to turn that filter on. We're going to grab the 8x2x1 floor, use the thruster as a pull point to get some directional building, and then shift that up against the 6x2x1. Place 3 on this side, and then 3 identical on the other side. I chose to keep this footage pretty much raw and uncut. Let me know if you guys prefer this style, or if you prefer the style of tutorial that I did for the mini pod racer. Go ahead and grab the small thruster, and snap it to the inside floor. Grab the llama railing edge, and we're gonna snap that right on the face of that one. If you don't move your crosshairs, you can rotate and shift it over to match on the other side. Grab your pickaxe. We are done with this inside floor and thruster, and same thing on the other side. Next, grab the 2x2 generic floor, and put your crosshairs on top of that 6x2x1. Shift it as far forward as you can go. Over here, shift it to the other side, place the second one, and then we're going to sneak one in this corner right here. Place a small red balloon on top of that center square. Then we're going to use that as a pull point to place 2 activated balloons. If you put your crosshairs right at the base of that regular balloon, it shifts the activated balloon over by a half stud. And we're going to center that right on the 2 generic floor pieces. We do not need this square or red balloon anymore, so we can get rid of that. Then go ahead and grab your llama railing again. And if you put your crosshairs right at the edge of the previous railing, you can shift it right into place. Once you get this one down, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Put your crosshairs on the other railing, shift it down into place. Sometimes it can get confusing which direction is which, so good luck trying to figure that out. Next, grab the large thruster. If you put your crosshairs on the end of the llama railing, you can shift that thruster over and all the way in until it turns green. If you place it, you will waste 2 blast powder. There's this weird glitch where it will show that it's green, and you place it and you lose your resources. So make sure that that thruster is completely bottomed out. Place 2 Luftlampe jumbo thrusters in the center of those pods. If they're not quite centered, then your thing's not going to fly straight. Next, you're probably going to want the filter. You just gotta kind of dig. I spent way too long trying to figure out where this is actually at earlier. So if you just go over the decorations and then down to wall decorations, you can find the Luftlampe lifeboat. We're gonna stick it in right in here, and we're gonna shift it back as far as it'll go till it turns red, and then we're gonna go forward 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Your ship is well, okay, I guess driver's seat. Driver's seat. The small driver's seat doesn't quite fit in there correctly, so I actually like the medium driver's seat for that. As soon as we get the hover bricks, I will give you guys an updated modification to this ship. We'll probably just end up putting them inside the pods and then maybe one in the back. As of recording, I don't know what the brick looks like, I don't know what size, and I don't know how it's going to work. Make sure you assign these thrusters before you take off so you don't go only straight. If you bought the Battle Pass, you should have the Dragoncraft parts that you can build this out of. The only thing I did to modify the Dragoncraft version was extending those arms back by 8, putting 8 floors in the bottom, and then I changed up the driver's seat just to go with the gold theme. That is everything. If you end up wanting those parts, you can get them in the pass. If you buy it, please use my creator code, AbideGuy. If you end up building this or modifying it, please send me a photo of it on Discord. I would love to see your guys' variations. Have a good one.